Well, Thursday was audit day at Ottawa City Hall. Auditor General Alain Lalonde tabled his 2010 audits during an audit subcommittee meeting. There's two audits we're really taking a close look at. One has to do with client service centers. The Auditor General believes that perhaps some of these service centers could be closed because some of them aren't being used that much. The other audit is the construction contract audit. Now, the Auditor General found out that the city isn't pursuing the money from design engineers when some of the designs aren't really that great, and those cause some change orders to happen. Those change orders are very costly to the city because usually the construction contractor charges more to make those fixes. Here's Alain Lalonde to explain a little bit more about that audit.
No, we don't have any indication why certain change orders they were charged back to the designer and why it was not. So that's a little bit concerning. We had a previous question in terms of it was always with the same designer, was it always with the same engineering firm? It's something we were not able to establish why some firms were treated differently than other firms. So that's something that management, I guess, will have to look at. But what we're saying basically is if you do it in a business-like approach and you charge everybody back, you will eliminate that. So everybody will be treated fairly, and on top of that, the city will save a lot of money.
We also asked city management about this construction contract situation. Here's infrastructure GM Wayne Newell.
Yeah, you can never underestimate the value of the dollar. Of course, that's $1 million. And then when you look at it, of the provision of professional services on an annual year of 60 to 65 million, it's a piece of that. So obviously our goal is to go after costs, whether it's a contractor or the consultants, to make sure that those parties responsible are held accountable.
Now the audits will go to the Finance and Economic Development Committee before they're forwarded to City Council for approval of the recommendations. For Sun Media, I'm John Willing.